morning everyone, welcome back to day 2 on board the P&O Britannia. It's just gone 7 o'clock in the morning, so I've been up quite early. Body clock kind of used to getting up a little bit earlier. But I've woken up, I've showered, got them ready, and I'm going to head up now for a quick walk around some of the decks and stuff while it's quiet, and then head on and get breakfast. So join me for the day 2 vlog of what I get up to on board the P&O Britannia. So I can honestly say it was a pretty good night's sleep. The pillows and the duvet are actually really quite nice. Really good quality. Fell asleep really quickly and don't remember getting up last night. Kate did warn me about the aircon going kind of backwards and forwards between freezing cold or hot. And it was pretty cold, but with the duvet it was a nice temperature. But I've come up to deck 16 now, and I'm going to head outside this way and just have a walk about, get some fresh air for a minute, and make my way towards the buffet I think for breakfast this morning, and then I'm going to try the restaurant tomorrow. So I've definitely beaten all the crowds this morning. The sun decks and stuff aren't actually ready yet, all the lounges are still put away, but it seems like it's going to be a nice day. I think today the weather was meant to be pretty similar to yesterday, then tomorrow the rain's going to start. But nice and quiet, but looks like the sun's just come up behind me, so wander around for a little bit and then head off to brekkie. So I've just had breakfast in the buffet. It was really nice. Come out for a sit down on the pool deck for a little bit. I'm gonna go wander upstairs and just lay in the sun, let the breakfast settle. And I'm not sure what the plan is for the morning. I've got loads of stuff booked for the afternoon, so I'm going to be kept busy then and into the evening for the formal night, or elegant night if you want to call it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do this morning, but breakfast was really good. Kind of, it's your bog standard kind of breakfast buffet you get at other hotels and cruises, so all the usual kind of cereals, hot breakfasts and all cold meats, all that kind of stuff. But no, it was really nice, really enjoyed it. Still kind of waking up a little bit, it feels like. I'm going to head upstairs now and just lay down for a little bit and let breakfast settle before deciding what we're doing for the rest of the day. So I'm now on pretty much the top of the ship as you can go for the minute. I did try getting up here last night, but they shut it off the passengers at a certain time. I don't know how much you'll be able to hear it. It's really windy, as you can probably gather by the noise. I'm going to head up right to the top and see if I can get a good view of the ship. The sun deck's up here. I wasn't expecting that. The whole set of sun decks up here. They spin you around. Way too windy up there. Felt like I was going to get blown over. Nice little deck though, actually. If you could sit up there when it was no wind and really sunny, you get an amazing view of the rest of the kind of ship. So may pop up there later, but I'm going to come down a couple of decks because it seems to be less windy, and I'm going to sit over here with the side that's got the sun on it, which I think is the starboard side based on the way we're moving. So I'm going to sit here for a little bit and enjoy the view. So I'm back in the room now, just having a quick break. I'm going to gather up some bits for a kind of morning and early afternoon by the pool, but come back into the room, and what's really nice is that it's celebration night tonight, or elegant night if you want to call it that, and they leave a little thing on your bed or outside your room, depending on whether or not you've had your room like cleaned and turned down, and it's a little voucher for a drink tonight, so that'll be nice. So I'm going to keep a hold of that and use that later on for a drink as part of celebration night. But I'm going to have a sit for a minute, get some bits ready for the pool, and then head up there now. So fast forward many hours, it's actually now about 1:30. So for the past kind of few hours I was down by the pool. I had a nap out there, which was lovely. Woke up, sat in the sun for a little bit, enjoyed the pool, had some of the pizza that's available at one of the bars there. Also had a burger as well. Just sat and enjoyed the sun for a long while, enjoyed the views off the coast and what have you. Moved up to a different deck, sat up there for a little bit and was looking out for the Queen Elizabeth and the Marilla Discovery, I think it's called, from TUI, that were both docked kind of just off the coast of Torquay. And I've now come back to the room. I've had a quick freshen up, a quick change, remove all the sunscreen and stuff off me. I'm going to head now to one of the other lunch restaurants just for a little like snack or something and a drink, and then after that I'm going to be waiting around probably near the after the ship again for Archery, which I've got booked at 3 o'clock. So really chilled, relaxed morning. Didn't film too much around the ship just because I was enjoying the time in the sun, but I'll record a few more bits and bobs this afternoon as I do various different activities. So you would have seen then some highlights of the kind of lunch menu in the Peninsula restaurant. Usual kind of stuff, didn't seem too overwhelming, but it was nice. Went in there, had my lunch, and then did a little bit of shopping. Heading back to the room now to drop that off, and then up to Archery. The ship is starting to sway quite a bit now. I don't know, the weather is taking a turn for the worse later, so things could get interesting there. So I'm now up on deck 18, which is one of the top kind of pool decks, sun lounge decks and stuff. And also I found the arena, which is where the Archery is, very shortly. So I didn't actually see this yesterday, even though I was only around the corner for sail away. But it's got like a net in place, it's basketball, hoops and court and stuff. I think they set up football and other bits and bobs here. So quite looking forward to doing the Archery in a minute. The wind's definitely picked up already and the ship's starting to sway, so that's going to make it more interesting as well. But no, I'm really looking forward to this. It's something a bit different. Never done anything like this before on a cruise ship, so yeah, we'll see how it goes in a little bit. The other thing I really like about this is that there is usually a bar here as well, so even if you're not kind of sport inclined but you've got teenagers or, you know, little ones that want to sit and play basketball or just enjoy whatever they've got on in there, you can sit and have a drink. There are sun lounges along here as well, around the corner, so it's quite a nice little spot to just sit and relax for a little bit. But I'm going to head upstairs and see what's up here. Oh, it's a nice little sitting area. So I think I was down here the other day for sail away. Yeah, I was down here. I've got little cages here, I think, for golf as well. Yeah, I didn't know this was up here. Wish I'd explored a bit more yesterday, but I think they usually put sun lounges up here and other bits, but obviously with the weather being what it is, they've changed their mind. But nice little area if it was really sunny to sit on, have a drink, watch some sport, go to the back of the ship. Oh yeah, that's the pool that I was in yesterday. One of the bars down there. Yeah, really nice views. Cool. So this seems like a really nice area actually. It's a shame that it's not a bit sunnier, but having said that, the weather's still been absolutely amazing really today, and it's just nice to be out and about and indoors, so I'm not complaining at all. But I'm just going to wander around up here for a little bit. I've got 20 minutes or so until the archery starts, but I imagine they'll be setting up a bit before that. So yeah, I'm going to wander around here for a little bit, take some photos, and then get stuck into the archery. I got my strap on and I'm all ready to go. I'm at the very far lane at the end. Let's do this.
One tip mind for our own future freedom along your lane. Be careful though. And just have some practice now.
That was absolutely fantastic. Just finished archery. Did quite well considering it was my first time. But really good fun actually. Enjoyed every second of it. 45 minutes worth as well. It was great fun. So really enjoyed that. Gonna get my hands washed and head for a walkabout, I think. So I've made my way to the gym now. It's about 4 o'clock. I've got dinner booked at 6:30. So I've got a little bit of time yet before I went to start getting ready for celebration night. So I thought I'd be semi-productive and come to the gym and try and work off some of the food that I've eaten. So yeah, I'm going to do a workout of some kind of description. I think I'm going to do a warm-up in here, maybe do something on the boxing bag, and then go and do the treadmill or something just for a little bit. Nothing too crazy, but just a way to be semi-productive. So in the excitement of it all, I totally forgot to record in the cabin that I was getting ready. That's exactly what I've done. Had a freshen up, had another shower, put on the black tie tuxedo, and I've made my way to the Crow's Nest bar here on deck 16 at the front of Britannia. So just sitting down now. I've got about half hour now until my meal at the Epicurean. I've got a cocktail and I'm just enjoying the view and the just the quiet and stuff. So yeah, nice to be all dressed up. Really gutted and ashamed that my wife and boys aren't here. When we last did this, we all got dressed up and it was really nice, but you know, looking forward to doing that again in August on the MSC. But tonight it's just me. Gonna go for a meal very shortly, and then got various bits planned in the evening depending on how I feel. So yeah, all dressed up and looking forward to this meal. Really excited. It's meant to be one of the best restaurants on board, so it's going to be really good. I'll show you the menu and all that kind of stuff shortly, but in the meantime I'm just going to sit and enjoy the view at the front of Britannia. I've just discovered that there's a slight view down to the bridge here as well. The captain came on board a minute ago and did his announcement just to welcome us all on board again and highlight some of the things on board Britannia and kind of welcome us into the evening as well. He also noted that the passenger on board that has the most cruise nights currently has 1,180 nights on board a P&O cruise, which is just insane. That's over 3 years worth of cruising, so fair play to them. Maybe one day we'll reach that number, but I highly doubt it. So I'm already well and truly into it, but this is the cocktail that I've gone for. I believe it was called the original Singaporean Sling. I'll read off the menu in a minute what it's got, but it's quite a nice refreshing cocktail, but glad I went for it. Sitting here enjoying that while looking at the front of the ship. So this is the menu here at the Crow's Nest. It's a little bit more extensive compared to some of them, but it's got a variety of different gins. When you open it up, they've got different kind of gin boards, different gin options you can have. There's a little platter you can have with 3 or 4 different gins and a tonic to sample some. You've got your kind of cocktails and stuff, your favourites. This is the one that I had here, the original Singapore Sling. So it's got gin, Benedict liqueur, orange liqueur, cherry brandy and pineapple juice, which is quite nice. Different champagne cocktails, different kind of more advanced cocktails. They've got some champagne options down here, prosecco, wines. On the back you've got all your soft drinks, mocktails, different liqueurs, gins, spirits, beers and ciders. And then at the back here you've got more gin options. Then finally on the very back, this is what I was talking about earlier, you've got the gin flight it's called. So you can pick, I think it's 3 or 4 different gins, and then they serve it with various tonics, and you can sit and sample those. So some really nice options here on this menu. I'm going to enjoy this cocktail and then probably head over to the Epicurean for dinner, but I'll be back here later for a nice sunset hopefully. So yeah, really nice menu. Right, so I'm leaving the Crow's Nest now. I'm going to do the very short walk down to the Epicurean. Really nice bar in there. Really enjoyed that cocktail, and I'm going to head back there a little bit later on for another drink, I think, and hopefully a nice sunset. But the Epicurean's just coming up on the right. I'm going to head on there in a minute for dinner. So I've just finished dinner in the Epicurean restaurant, and I made my way back to the Crow's Nest Bar, where I was enjoying a complimentary glass of Prosecco with thanks to from the crew and captain. They all gave us out a little like voucher that you saw earlier in the video. So I'm just sitting here enjoying that. Dinner at the Epicurean was really nice. It was £28 a person, and that was a 3-course meal with also amuse-bouches and little kind of snacks and extras. They also kindly allowed me to have 2 mains just because I couldn't decide on what to get, so I managed to try both. Overall, really good experience. I'm going to do a separate video review on the Epicurean just to give you my kind of overall thoughts and feedback. It was interesting to know what the couple next door to me thought of their meal. They didn't seem to enjoy it. I'd say overall that it was very good. Definitely worth the money. It's definitely worth experiencing. When you think of what you pay for the meal compared to what you would pay on a high street, it's absolutely a bargain. So yeah, really nice. Really enjoyed it. I'm gonna sit here now and enjoy this drink. Hopefully be here for the sunset in a little bit, and then maybe go see the comedian or go to one of the live music venues a little bit later on. And just to show you then the receipt from the Epicurean, so my actual bill was £37.95, but 28 of that was the dinner itself. The other £9.95 were the drinks, so a bit out of the ordinary for me. I went for a glass of Sauvignon Blanc, but complemented the meal quite nicely, and it was just a nice change. So not something I would usually do, and you don't obviously have to buy drinks. You can have ice water if you wish, but I went for a bottle of still water and a glass of wine. So all in all, really good value. £28 for you know, 3 main courses plus additional extras, amuse-bouches and palate cleansers and stuff is an absolute bargain really. But I'll have a separate video on that shortly. Okay, I'm definitely not walking through the pool. Maybe raining a little bit. Thank God I haven't got to go outside to get to my cabin. So as you would have seen just a minute ago, it's absolutely pouring down outside. There really is a big storm brewing. I wandered around the kind of various levels and bars again. Didn't really fancy another drink. Most of it's obviously fairly busy, being the fact that everything's raining and starting to wind down now anyway. But no, it's been a really nice evening, a really nice day overall actually. Second full day, or first full day, sorry, on board the ship. Second kind of day here if you like. But no, it's been really good actually. Really nice kind of food, meals, entertainment and stuff like that. So yeah, overall still a really nice experience. But I'm going to call this day a close here and end the video for today here as well. Tomorrow I've got a few different bits and bobs I think booked in. Whether or not I do it I don't actually know yet. I'm just going to play the day by ear and stuff, particularly depending on the weather. But no, been a really nice day so far. Looking forward to tomorrow. If you're new to the channel, please can you leave a like, subscribe and a comment down below, and I will see you in the next video. Many thanks for watching.